Tiffany.
Hi, Anna.
Wow, I'm such a big fan, and I'm so excited to talk about Uncle Samsik. Your portrayal as Rachel is super powerful, and I'm sure a lot comes with that in preparing for that type of role, specifically in the era that Uncle Samsik takes place in. I'm curious to know for my first question, what challenges did you find in embodying a character during this specific time period for Rachel being a woman with such a leadership role?
Thank you. It definitely took a lot of research and a lot of background check for both countries and cultures. And I think the most important thing I wanted to focus on was to find that quiet power, that it wasn't so in your face or loud or what we, think of as woman empowerment today. I wanted to go the complete opposite. Did a lot of research on the first ladies and how they spoke, and even the actresses around that era. I think it was important to kind of dig deep into the psychological aspect of why she is, why she does have a quiet power, and that really lies within her longing of wanting to belong to, her mother country, to find a partner, to fulfill, the goals of being a woman in that time and age, which would be a successful housewife or a presentable wife, but also really, really clinging on to how she could take up space in that political slash survival setting of the 1960s in Korea. There wasn't too much on Rachel, but like really, really digging into Kim San and Uncle Samshik helped in developing Rachel and her personality and her reactions.
That's amazing. And you can tell how much research you did because you portray Rachel so flawlessly.
Thank you.
Of course. And I'm curious to know, you said you didn't really know too much about Rachel in the beginning, but while portraying this character and acting along with her, was there anything surprising that you found out about Rachel or even yourself when from the first time you picked up the script to like the last time?
I was surprised, but I think everybody else was surprised, including director Shin and John, who plays Kim San, how I took on the scene for I'm looking for to creating a better leader in Korea. That scene. I mean, I think I was surprised myself that it could have been those words could have been too on the nose for me. Like the scene could have been too like, oh, if you choose me, you get the Albright Foundation. I think it was important to really, really kind of make that scene much more authentic. Like it wasn't a dialogue, but a conversation. Like that's definitely how I took on that scene. I think that was the surprise that it could have been like, you know, presenting certain words, but I wanted to make sure it felt like a real conversation and that like when I was reading that script, I felt seen and I wanted to feel supported. So when I first got casted, that was the first scene I mentioned to John. I was like, hey, I need you. This is much more than just a female is coming into this world and shaking things up. It's about, having a purpose and that that purpose and that longing and dreaming together will help us achieve something together. So I think that was the surprising point. And that more I went on set, the more we explored and how to carry a conversation. Director Shin was just so open and like willing to add more into Rachel and really, really, what was nice was he was like, thank you for making Rachel into such a multi-dimensional character and bringing such different colors to our character. So I was like, okay, that means I did a pretty good job and I'm ready to do more.
Yes, for sure. And um, speaking of all the people you had on set and around you, you worked with so many K-drama icons. How was that experience working alongside such esteemed actors, and how did that influence the on-screen chemistry development?
I was a fly on the wall on this set. I was really busy taking in every other person's scene and like really studying each department. Apart from the cast, the whole team from lighting, sound, cinematography, set design, art, hair, makeup, every department was just so incredible and amazing to study and analyze and just really watch these, craftsmen, craftswomen at their best. And yeah, it was nice seeing everybody and their choices as actors and as creatives. And I enjoyed that a lot.
That's amazing. And you're really dipping your toes into the whole acting realm right now
Thank you.
with Samsik and Chicago. I've seen so many clips and so cool. I'm curious, since you're in it right now, do you have any specific genres that you'd love to explore or characters that you'd like to play in the future, acting wise?
Having a musical background and now a musical theater background and doing TV, I am very much interested in doing a film because of the format and how it's put together and the pacing. And I guess doing something music related is always kind of my, comfort zone, but also I am a huge fan of Guillermo del Toro and his world of like dark fantasy and how beautiful and how in a way violent it is and exploring dark fantasy. I'm open to everything and anything.
Ooh, I really hope that happens for you, Tiffany.
Amen.
I'm looking forward to seeing that. Um, I always love including like a fun question within the interviews, and Samshik's the direct translation is 3 meals a day, if I'm correct.
Mhm.
So if you could design your ideal three-course meal, it could be as specific as you want or as broad as you want. What would it be?
A three-course meal, a strong three-course meal would be a strong salad, a good source of protein, and a good dessert at the end. Or it
Mm.
might be a drink.
I love it, Tiffany. And so to close everything off, Uncle Samshik has been gaining global recognition because of streaming platforms like Hulu and Disney Plus. As a Korean American yourself, who has always championed global connection, back in your idol days to now experiencing acting, how does this specific international success feel for you at this time?
Thank you so much. I am a huge Disney Plus and Hulu fan myself. So to be on that catalog full of really, really cool and amazing projects, I'm just thrilled. I hope I can join more. But your choice of words, global connection, that's so important. And I'm just really, really excited to open this part of my career with something that's so authentic, that it's the story of our grandparents and my roots and something I really wanted to learn and know. And I hope this creates conversation, curiosity, and more opportunities, not just for myself, but for everybody in the future. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Tiffany. Talk to you soon.
Talk to you soon. Thank you. 감사합니다.
감사합니다.